terms of collaboration, this is what I've seen that it's really helping. Because when I came to Agyendam, this is what I said to myself, that I'm going to make sure that people get options in
Yeah.
terms of which builder to choose,
Yes.
where to find. So the good thing is that most of the time when they come on site and they see different builders and all that,
Yeah.
they choose whom they want. A typical example is TT Holman. People comes around and then they see what he's doing, and then they say, okay, I'm going with TT Holman. They come and they see Ishmael Lamte, I'm going with Ishmael Lamte.
Yeah.
They come and they see what Alan is doing. Okay, I want to go with Alan and all that. And this option has been very fantastic.
Yes.
Simply because in Agyendam we don't have restrictions whereby, and this thing caused a lot of problem when certain areas within Asebu started, where you are being forced to say, this is the builder you have to use.
Right.
If you are not going to use our builder, this is the fee you have to pay and all that. No,
Yeah.
you know, I sat down and I said that no, this thing of restrictions of being forced to use, you don't even know whether the builder is qualified or not, and being, we are not going to do that. Rather, we were encouraged to bring good builders so that people will have option when they come around, they can come and see for themselves. And this has really helped. And the community is growing because people have options, whom to bring, whom to choose to help them. And I think that this really has helped. I know that, yes, example is people that you've brought, they have options, and they even brought builders and all that, and it's going well from Accra and all that, and it's going well.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the beauty of, you know, working with us, working with this particular community in Agyendam. It allows people to have options because, you know, we as a diaspora, you know, when we purchase homes or buy land and build, you know, in the U.S. or abroad, we have so many restrictions on who we can build, and you have to go with that builder. Here, you have total freedom. There's plenty of builders in the community where you can pick and choose to what you're looking for, what your standards are, and who you connect with. And we just introduced a new builder in the community with Laquita Ramsey, and she's building a container home. So this builder has a lot on his shoulders because his house is going to be an example to show people like, okay, I build container home. This is my specialty. And you can actually see, come to the community and see what that build looks like, and through the build process and through us in the community taking photos and videos. So you have options, which I love. And I love to go back to my clients like, look, come out here, let us find your land. Hey, these are a list of builders. You know, when I give my clients, I don't specifically say one builder. I say this is a list of builders that you can use, and I market. Yes, I do market some builders and whatnot, but you have an option. It's your choice to choose whoever you want to work with. And that's what I love about this community, and how, you know, Auto has created that environment to where you aren't pushed to work with one person. You get to come talk to that builder and let him tell you about his build, his style, and his pricing. And that's another big thing, because people's budgets are different. So you're not stuck with the builder that you feel like, oh, he's overpriced, let me go over here, and he does the same quality of work. So that's the great part of it.
Okay, thank you, Jim Kia. Thank you very much for this interview. Yes, so as I've always said, that diasporans coming here are not just coming here to buy land, and they are actually empowering this community. If I tell you the number of people locally, people that are employed under this construction companies and all that, it is very amazing. And I have to give a big shout out to all of you for bringing this development. Initially, when we started, a lot of people didn't see that in terms of the locals, in terms of what benefits and all that. But now they are really seeing that, because you can see from here, most of this is just a raw land, but only that they have trees that sometimes is even very difficult in terms of thinking that it's just scattered all over. But because of how things are being arranged here and all that, it's easy for us to count those trees and then compensate them, because that's what they use to burn charcoal annually. And to be honest with you, the beauty is that you've really empowered. And coming to Africa, coming to Ghana, coming to Agyendam in the central region, is not just the people who wants to make money selling land and all that, but you've really empowered. And when you come here, you can see it for yourself. Most of the locals are very proud, because it's just a bush here. And then one thing also is that some of the nearby villages and towns are also wishing that they can be like Agyendam. I do receive a lot of calls trying to convince me or entice me with low price of land and all that. But look, most of the time also I say this: where there's peace and litigation free and all that, you should make sure that you don't mess up the place. So that's it. If this place is so peaceful and people love it, and then there's also harmony amongst the diasporans and the locals and all that, why move to other places? So this is it. I did them for you, and we'll continue to give our services to the motherland and then to the people coming and to the people in the diaspora.